everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex and today I'm going to be doing the Book Snob book tag. Now this tag was originally created by Tia and All the Books, so I will leave her original video in the description down below. Now this is a pretty short tag. It just has 7 questions talking about the kinds of book snobbery that I guess we can go through, and we're gonna see how much of a book snob I am today. So without further ado, let's get started. Question number 1 is Adaptation Snob. Do you always read the book before you watch the movie? And the answer to this is no. I've recently done a couple of videos on my channel all about book-to-screen adaptations, and the majority of the time I do read the book before I watch the movie, but not every time. There are some adaptations that I've watched that I'm simply not interested in reading the book. For example, Game of Thrones, I just don't think realistically that I'm ever gonna make the time to read those books. But I did watch all of the show and very highly enjoy it. So no, I don't always have to read the book before I see the adaptation. Number 2 is Format Snob. You can only pick one format to read for the rest of your life. What do you pick? Physical books, ebooks, or audiobooks? For this one, I know this is a pretty unpopular opinion, but I'm actually going to go with ebooks. I will be completely honest, I have my phone in my hand way more than a person probably should, and that is how I get 75% of my reading done, especially since I have a small child. Whenever he is distracted for a couple of minutes and I'm not doing anything and I can get a couple minutes of reading in, it is so much easier for me to pick up a book on my phone than it is for me to physically go and pick up a book. The other big advantage to ebooks is that you can borrow library books right there on your phone and not even have to leave the house, not have to worry about anything. You can just get it right there and then, and that is such a huge advantage to me. So I do mainly read ebooks, and if I had to pick one format, that's the one I would choose. Number 3 is Ship Snob. Would you date or marry a non-reader? Now I am married. I've done a couple of videos on this channel with my husband, and I wouldn't consider him a non-reader. He definitely does read quite a bit, but not nearly as much as I do. But even in the beginning of our relationship, he wasn't a huge reader. He's always enjoyed reading, but it's not his main hobby like it is mine, and that doesn't really bother me. Of course, I love it when he picks up a book and wants to talk to me about it, and we can discuss reading together, and I will tell him about books even if he doesn't care, but it doesn't really bother me that he doesn't read as much as I do, and even if he didn't read at all, that'd be fine. Number 4 is Genre Snob. You have to ditch one genre to never be read again in your life. Which genre do you pick? This is a really hard one. I think for this, I am probably going to have to go with middle grade. I have read some incredible middle grade stories in the past and some that I'll always hold close to my heart, but it's the one that I read the least of, and it's the one that I find myself going for the least, so I think it would be the easiest for me to let that one go. Number 5 is Uber Genre Snob. You can only choose one genre to read from for the rest of your life. What do you choose? For this one, it's an incredibly hard decision, but I'm probably gonna have to go with contemporary, mainly because I feel like you can have so many options in sticking with contemporary. You can have happy, fun, light, fluffy, cute romance. You can have hard-hitting, deep, dark. There are also a lot of genres that kind of fit into contemporary, like mystery, for example. So I don't know if that counts, maybe that's cheating, but regardless, even if you can't do that, I would choose contemporary. Number 6 is Community Snob. What genre do you think gets the most snobbery from the book community? I think, at least in the areas of the book community that I've been in, there are a lot of varying opinions, and not one genre really gets singled out for being snobbed against. But for this one, I guess I'm gonna have to go with romance or chick lit, women's fiction, whatever you want to call it. There are a lot of people out there that really enjoy romance. I am one of them. I love a good romance novel, but I do feel like they are also some of the ones that get the most hated on. People tend to think they're cheesy or whatever else is wrong with them. That is one particular genre that I see getting a lot of hate. And number 7 is Snobbery Recipient. Have you ever been snubbed in public for something that you were reading or for reading in general? And I actually don't think that I have. Now again, a lot of the time I'm reading on my phone, so if I am out somewhere reading, a lot of times people don't know that's what I'm doing because it just looks like I'm scrolling through my phone. But I'm actually pretty grateful to say that I don't think I can recall an instance where I have been snubbed for anything that I've read or that I've liked. Whatever. People have just been pretty welcoming, or if they don't like whatever I'm reading, they've just kept those opinions to themselves. So I wasn't tagged to do this, so I'm not going to tag anybody else, but I will leave all the questions down in the description for you if you want to go do this tag as well. Or if you just want to give me any of your answers to these questions in the comments down below, I would love to chat with you guys down there, as always. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, as well as the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my content. So until next time, bye!